I built a super OP gold farm in my Minecraft hardcore world that'll produce hundreds of gold blocks every single hour. Now, why would I need all this gold? Well, for food, of course. If you guys go on to enjoy this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, and here's to episode 16 of Minecraft Hardcore. But what I specifically mean by food is golden carrots, because golden carrots are, unfortunately, the most superior food in Minecraft. You guys know me, I've been on a potato diet for a very long time. Potatoes are amazing, and they are superior to everything but golden carrots, because I just love potatoes. Please, Minecraft, make a golden potato. Regardless, though, we got a potato farm. We got a big old potato farm. This thing pump it up. It pumps out tons and tons of taters. I've basically just been sucking down all the potatoes that this thing's been producing. Now we're gonna be swapping up the diet, and for that I'm gonna need a gold farm, and I'm gonna convert a lot of this into carrots. I mean, granted, having a gold farm just for food is a bit overkill for what it is, but that's just Minecraft, you know, building up the world. It's amazing. Hold on, wait a second. I'm flying over to my old house where we stored away our bony boy, which I actually forgot I need to give you a name tag. Did you have your friend come over? Who's that? Maybe actually it spawned another skelly horse during that thunderstorm in the last episode, if you guys missed it, which would mean yep, it did. That is exactly what happened. Facts check out. And of course now they're just all fighting each other just the way I like it, and I slay the winner. There we go. Now we have all the skelly horses. They all belong to me. Wait, hold on, guys, I'll be right back. I need to get a saddle. Excuse me, kind sir, I need this saddle. Thank you very much, because it went from one bony boy to a bony gang is what this is now. Got a bunch of horses. I don't even know the odds of these things spawning in, but we had two of them in one thunderstorm, which is pretty cool. There we go. Now we got all of them inside the house, so now they can all hang out together. Except for that one. For some reason, that one doesn't want anything to do with the rest of them. However, back on task. Like I said, first things first, I want to swap out as much of this as possible. Wait, what? There's not even a villager in this one. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and swap out this guy's then. Sir, I'm sure you don't mind potatoes. Not on the menu anymore. There we go. Now I've successfully converted all the potato farmers into carrot farmers. So then now all the farming that they're gonna do is gonna be carrots, and then it'll get funneled down into these chests, where eventually it'll be full of carrots instead of potatoes. And with that carrot farm out of the way, now it's time to gather up some resources for this farm, which is going to be a lot of stuff like obsidian. And so I figured the best place is of course going to be in the end. So let's get to mining a lot of this. Oh, gee, if you'll get me through this, please. There we go. Now that should be plenty of obsidian, because this farm is going to require a whole lot because I need to make a lot of portals. However, inside of our gigantic obsidian pillar, I decided to build a little house since I hollowed it out anyways to get all this obsidian. So you got a nice little living space where you're going to be able to cook up all your food and stuff, and all the coarse fruit. Nice little storage room on the second level, and a bedroom with a nice view up here. It looks terrible out there. Guys, this is going for the low price of 500 emerald blocks. If you'd like to buy it, please contact me at depression@gmail.com. Thank you. And now with all the obsidian out of the way, now on to our last major resource that we're going to need for building up this farm, just to start smelting down all these piggies. And that is of course going to be a disgusting amount of this magma block. Like it's going to be painful. I'm going to need a lot of this stuff. Every gold farm always needs this. Oh, but it's so satisfying to break. You know what? I was gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. It's nice to break this block. And there we go. Now with nearly 2 shulker boxes full of magma blocks, we should have plenty of magma blocks for now. And if I need more, well, I mean, there's kind of an infinite supply in here. Regardless, now begins the tricky part. So a couple episodes ago, I mined out a 100 by 100 square in the Nether. Now, I did this mainly because I'm a lunatic and I was curious to see how it looks. However, I did this also because I wanted to put a gold farm inside of the 100 by 100 square. I did not want to have to put it on the roof of the Nether. Oh my gosh, you better not. You better stop. You You better stop. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I want to put a gold farm in the 100 by 100 square, because when you're in the middle, and I'll set like a chunk loader and stuff like that in the middle, within a 100 by 100 area, there's not very much mobs spawning on the outside of it to begin with. So it's not really going to negatively impact the production of the farm itself. Now, the only tricky thing is that the bottom is really ugly, and yeah, it looks terrible. It looks really bad. But a lot of you guys suggested in the comments of that video that I should do that like purpley glass effect, where it's like you stack magenta and purple glass and it creates like a faded looking purpley effect. And that's 100% what we're doing. And now obviously that's gonna be a whole lot of glass, which fortunately in our last video we set up a automatic fuel farm with our super smelter, and it's been chugging along. We got a decent bit of glass and it's still cooking up more. Now obviously regular glass ain't gonna cut it, so I gotta go flower hunting now. In the rain, finding flowers. My life is so sad. Now magenta dye should be easy breezy, because I believe it's just this flower, right? Yeah, there we go. Now purple is the tricky part, because I think purple's a combination of different ones. Yes, of course, purple dye. I definitely didn't have to Google it right now to refresh my memory, but it's just blue dye and red dye, which fortunately we have an iron farm with tons and tons of red flowers in it. We do already have an incredibly useless amount of lapis lazuli as well, so needless to say, purple dye will not be an issue. However, my inventory space will be. Also, has anyone diagnosed Minecraft? Figure out exactly why this is a thing? Why you could just infinitely get more flowers out of this one flower by bone mealing it? Is it like corn? It just like reproduces itself. Regardless, now that we got our pretty patty glass, now it is time to fill in basically the entire bottom half of this. And now ideally I would put it like in the crack. However, yeah, we're not going to do that. That's going to take so long. What we're going to do is essentially build up a couple layers above this. Wow, this is gonna be a lot. Then again, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm only gonna have to click my mouse about 800 times a second. And finally, after much time, we have what, like 5 layers of glass. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of sick of this. I could be able to add more glass later if I really need to, but right now I think this actually is a nice it's a nice happy medium of like you get a little bit of texture through the glass, but it still could be a little bit more purple, specifically around the edges. One thing I realized, it would have been really cool if I did like black stained glass on the bottom, kind of have like a shadowy effect. But then again, I don't even know if that looks good, and I would have had to commit to a lot of time to do that. Regardless, the foundation is laid essentially for this entire thing, except the glass is also bugging out all the time. Minecraft, please fix your game. And then of course, now that I've made this all pretty down here, I am gonna have to fix the rest of the walls. I only did enough to make it so I could take a thumbnail. I did that wall and I did that wall, and then I was like, all right, that's good. But now I got to do the rest of the walls though. With the foundation all set up, now it is time to begin the next part of this, which is actually building up the gold farm. But first, I'm going to need to find the exact center of the 100 by 100 square. So I should have to go out 50 blocks this way and then another 50 blocks this way. And now that we got the exact center of the entire 100 by 100 square, and now I'm going to build up a nice tower of dirt all the way up, and we got invisible block. Oh, there we go. I have no idea how tall I'm gonna make this. I think I'll just go as high as I can, which actually one full stack all the way up looks like I'm about to hit the roof, so that should be good to go. And now basically all I need to do is create a 5 by 5 portal around this entire centerpiece and repeat this entire process all the way up it. So now this makes sense why you need a ton of obsidian. You know, it's just a little painful. I guess the only downside in not building on the roof is the gas. I hate listening to them. And I'm sure a lot of people are like, Paul, why aren't you building this on the roof to begin with? I just think it's cool, you know, to not do something on the roof for once. I missed. Oh my gosh. I realized I did not build this right at all. It's not even. This is a 3 block portal right here, and then this is like a 4 block portal right here. I built it out 1 block too far in this direction, which means every single one of these blocks I gotta destroy. I gotta break hundreds of obsidian again, because it should look like that. Oh, that's, yeah. All right, and there we go. Now we got all the portals finally all fixed and in the proper dimensions, so we should be good to go. The only thing is that I actually forgot one crucial part of this farm. farm, which is some turtle eggs, which luckily we do still got turtles in our zoo. So I just gotta wait for them to do the deed. Oh, no, do it on land. Come on, you get up there. Maybe I picked the wrong turtles for the zoo. I don't think they know what to do. All right, we're gonna go somewhere else. All right, turtles, come on. Everybody get riled up. Give me some turtle eggs, as I'm gonna need a lot of them. Dang, why is that so aggressive? Okay, you pooped out one. I'll take it. And here's another. Thank you. And now we should have plenty of eggs for this. All I really got to do is just set down some scaffolding all the way up to the very tippity top. And then I just take my eggs, set them down just like so, place down some trap doors so that they don't get scrambled. But when all of the piglins, zombie piglins, spawn in, then they're going to get attracted to the egg, try to go stomp on it, and then they're going to just go through the portal to the overworld where their impending doom will be waiting for them. However, I want to surround this entire thing with trapdoors just to make it look much better. Next up, now all we need to do is essentially build a bunch of magma platforms. Oh, that's gonna be annoying. I forgot about that. 9 blocks, and then just 5 blocks on each side, and just do that same thing on every side of the portal, and then just attach each of these corners, the little bit of zigzags like so, and fill it in, and basically repeat this entire process all the way up. Honestly, Swift Sneak makes this somewhat tolerable. I mean, sure, everyone in the comments can be like, get Frostwalker boots, get Frostwalker. I don't like Frostwalker. It triggers me. There we go. Now we are at the very top level where I put a glass roof on the very tippity top, so we're not going to have gas spawning at the very top of it. And technically gas can kind of like spawn off to the side. However, pretty much all the spawns are still going to be right below me. Now I just need to basically go down this thing, plugging up the hole, and also lighten up every single one of these portals. And now I may have goofed because after this we need to go into the overworld and link up an overworld portal. However, I did before this video make a portal in the 100 by 100 square, so I don't know for sure if that one's gonna mess up this one or not. God dang it, I wasn't lighting the portals on the inside. I'm stupid. Now I gotta go all the way back up. I gotta light them all the way around.
Day 2.
There we go. Now all the portals are all lit up all the way around this thing. However, like I said, I already lit a portal in the 100 by 100 square in the middle just to see where it went. And I already went through it. So regardless, I think this technically... Ow. This should just connect to the portal that I had already gone through before. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, we're in a cave. Okay, we're in the same cave. Holy crap. Holy. Yo, you messed up. Oh, my gosh. What do I do? Really, Spider? Really? Okay. We're calm, cool, and collected. I don't want to accidentally hit one of these zombie piglins, so I'm going to kind of go this way. Oh, my gosh. There's just too many. I also heard a creeper when I first spawned in here, and I don't see a creeper anymore. So that's telling me that he's definitely on the other side of the portal. I thought that was a creeper. Bro, can these mobs stop? There must be a zombie spawner. There has to be. This is so annoying. Okay, regardless, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just break this portal, and I'm going to build another one all the way at the surface, because portals in Minecraft only work on X and Z. So technically I should just be able to tower all the way up to the surface and make it as high as I want it to be. I mean, we'll see. If we're lucky, we'll be in the ocean. If we're not lucky, well, we'll have depression. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're hitting some sandstone now, which means, yeah, there you go. Sand. Awesome. Now all I need to do is just build up to the surface, and ooh, we are partly in the ocean, so this might be a free real estate. And technically this isn't that far away from home either, because I know this is where I got the wolves for the zoo. Yep, there's the raid farm. Okay, I know exactly where we are. Me making it in the 100 by 100 square, also not even far away from the home portal. Convenient, because now I could go home and get some snackies. And now technically, to make this farm work, all I really need to do is tower up about 26 blocks where they pour out, they fall, they take damage, they die. I collect loot. And technically this should be high enough to where when I make a new portal, like I said, I'm not going through this portal because I'm like 99% certain a creeper went through it, and I'm not risking that. However, this is the height that we need, so I'm going to create kind of like a tunnel system, but I also need to light it up. to make sure. Gosh, I'm not going through it. I'll go through my home portal. I'm just so nervous. So now, is there a creeper somewhere over here? I'm worried. I just don't know which one he'd go through on the way back. Oh, there he is. And a zombie, both at the bottom waiting for me. I knew it. Anyways, back to business. Ooh, I just realized my shield's about to break. Now all we need to test is going through this portal, and hopefully it'll take me through the one that I lit on the other side. Don't put me back in the cave. Yes, it worked. So then this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a nice tunnel just like so. Give them plenty of room to explode out of. There we go. Now I've pretty much encapsulated their death chamber. All I need to do is basically just add chests to set up the storage system. Put some hoppers going into it. I really should have made this wider, but oh well. Because this is gonna pump out so much gold. That'll kind of be an issue. Because they drop gold. They also drop like rotten flesh and swords. And obviously this isn't ideal, you know, having the stupid chests in the water and stuff like that. So I probably will be decorating this here in a hot second. But what I want to do first is I want to actually test it to make sure that it works before we overcommit to decorating it. Because I want to just build something around it to make it look not just ugly and plain. And so technically, to give this thing a decent little test, what I should do is actually, I need an AFK platform. What I really need to do is get rid of the roof above this. That's, you know, that's just too much work. I'll probably just spawn proof it, mine it to the point where it's like the caves are visible, and then I'll just like spawn proof it. But for now, ooh, there we go. I'll just use that as my AFK platform. I could just hide inside. Because at least right here, I feel safe, you know? Don't gotta worry about ghast. Should not have to worry about piglins. All right, now that we've sat up here for a couple minutes, time to fly on over real quick. And well, there's no piglins in here, so that's either a good thing or a bad thing. Okay, yep, we got some gold now. I mean, like I said, I only AFK'd for like a minute or two, but it clearly does work, and the mobs are dying on impact. That being said, farm is fully functional. But like I also said before, this is really ugly. And I hate it. So I want to decorate this. And my goal to make this thing look good is to pretty much build kind of like a monument, if you will. Want it to definitely look a decent bit different from what I have been doing with my builds lately. Regardless, I think it's going to look awesome. Finally, after much time, the grand reveal of our gigantic zombie piglin. I wanted it to look kind of like a you know, like a giant old statue, like it's kind of ruins, kind of run down. And then I made like an entrance so that then we could be able to go inside the ruin. And then I kind of realized that it looks anyway. So yeah, back to the entrance, kind of go in the entrance, and then I'm able to loot all the gold after AFKing in the Nether, and then got some bones sticking out, you know, because he's missing half of his face, and got a little like garden up here, you know, for some carrots and a tree. But all in all, I think the build turned out pretty awesome, and if you guys did too, comment down below, let me know. And most importantly, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.